optimize things, right? So I can't remember who exactly did it, but it was upgraded to the shell was upgraded to bash, of which I saw that bash borrows a lot from C in a way. You'll see. Okay, so uh, we just gone through this. Yeah, the shell is what you type stuff into, and everyone in the cafe thinks you're hacking them. Okay. Okay. So now, okay, forgive my typo, but anyway. So now, we have an example of a script. The script is called tell. So you provide it with what you want it to tell you. So, example in this one, we say, tell me the strongest Avenger, Tony Stark. Hey, not me. But anyway, so yeah, so basically, I'd like to, sorry. So basically, a shell, let me just start all over again. A shell allows you, it's like an interpreter and it's an interface for you to interact with the operating system, right? And it's also an interpreter in that it interprets commands that you type, right? So that's why you see when, for instance, when you type echo, it knows when someone types this, it interprets to bring this out to standard output, right? That is shell, right? So now, with that, it comes with many possibilities, yeah, in your computer. So let's say you're maybe I've had those security people in here. So let's say they want to maybe see who's been snooping in the system or who is running sudo in the system, right? Because hey, if it's not you, if it's someone else, that's not a good thing. So now, you can come up with a script. For instance, oh, yeah, why we need shell scripting. Sorry for skipping that part. But anyway, so now we have a very long command, right? So what this command does, basically it cut. You know what cutting does, right? It just prints whatever the file is to your output, right? So now, commonly in Debian systems, you'll find the outlog that which has the logs for maybe failed login attempts, sudo commands that have been run. Basically, whenever each time you enter a password, it fails or it passes, it gets logs here. So, in my case, we have two log files, right? Okay, it's the same file. Okay, yeah. So I want to combine these two outputs. My goal is to print whatever the log file has, and I want to see all occurrences of the word authentication or and failed password, right? Uh, would you guys love to see that, or I can just continue? You'd want to see? Okay. Now you're seeing the use of shell scripts, because I really can't repeat that whole command. So now I'm looking for it. Okay. I don't know if you're able to see. Are you guys at the back able to see? Okay, I'll try and increase the font. Now? Okay, awesome. So now we have the command, right? When you press enter, you'll see a lot of that. Those are logs, right? Mostly it's con jobs. Well, I really can't go through this, right? So what we'll do instead, we'll again pipe it to another command to grab what we want. Oh look, the command showed up. So now, what this one does, yeah? After getting all these keywords from this file, right? We now again filter. We want, see, you saw the output from before. It had a lot of just a lot of information that we don't need, right? So now we want to add a filter that we need. We need to see only pseudo, right? Okay, then we type pseudo. When this command is, when this output, this one, up to here, is piped to this command, it grabs pseudo on every line, right? After that, because we want to see which command was being executed when this person was using pseudo, right? Because obviously it's a privileged instruction, right? So we grab the command and we make it case insensitive, right? And then in the first version, I was saving the output to out.txt. How many are familiar with this sign? Okay, nice. So for those who don't know, this is output redirection. Instead of displaying on the terminal, when you do this and add a file name, the output gets saved to the file name. Okay, we won't save it, we'll see it in the terminal. Okay. So now, if you can see, I assume you can. This is the time, the date, time, whatever, the user. I think this is the terminal, if I'm not wrong. But anyway, this is the interesting stuff. So this guy was in this directory, in downloads, and executed as root, right? Which command did he execute? He executed dpkg. How many guys know this? Okay, for those who don't know, dpkg is a Debian package manager, what you use to install software in your computer with, right? And -I install Discord. So, I was just installing Discord. No harm there. But what if hacker hacked your system like the gentleman over there? You'll see some interesting commands, yeah? Okay. Okay. So now, we've seen that, right? That's a lot. You can't remember all that. If you can, that's good. But you can't really remember all that. It's long. So that's why you need a shell script. You can just save that command in a file and continue with life. So I do believe I've explained all this, so I'll just skip through. Yeah, there's more. That time, right? It's a not, man. Yeah. Anyway, so you remember our script from earlier, the one that was saying the strongest avenger, right? So now it's a very simple script. Basically, what it does, it tells the shell, because it's running in a shell. It tells the shell which interpreter to use. We're using Big Bash, right? And then we're checking if, I'll just go quickly, but we'll come back here. It's checking if the arguments are less than 1. If they're less than 1, it tells you, tell me what to say, and it gives you the command and you use it, right? Else, it takes the first argument and checks to see if it's the strongest avenger. It tells it on the stack. Else, yeah, that was good. Yeah. Okay. So what is this? Anyone wants to try? What is this? Yeah, the gentleman.
It's Shaban.
Shaban. Okay. Its use case?
It's just a postal directory telling the script that we're going to use the bash. We're going to use the bash interpreter located in the bin directory.
Yeah, very correct. If you wanted to use Python instead, you just put the path to the Python interpreter, and then you'll be good. So, here we are. So, the shell script is like a, yes.
So, if I'm sorry. Hi everyone, my name is Islam. So, at the bash, the last slide you produced. So, if I wanted to use Z shell, I'm just like change to Z shell.
Yes.
Okay.
And just telling it, use this interpreter. Okay. So, as I was saying, the shell or the interpreter. Okay, basically, those commands can be put together in such a way it mimics a programming language. Actually, it is a programming language, right? For the shell. So now it has several constructs. It takes input and saves variables. There's if statements, if else, switch case, for while loops, until loops, break, continue, exit, and return. Right? Okay. So now for the exciting part, we'll do them practically. Is that okay? Okay. So I'm going to use this abomination. Okay. So for our first one, we'll use input. Yeah, that's about it. I'll try a different color this moment. Is that okay with you guys?
No.
It's not? Okay. This one?
Yes.
Okay. So, we have a simple script. Its sole purpose is just to echo your name. So, in shell, please, I'll use the word shell for just easy stuff. Anyway, so here we have a shell, as we said again. It will use this in bash. Oh, first of all, I'm so sorry, I forgot to tell you what a shell script is. A shell script is just a collection of Linux commands put in one file. Okay? Okay. So now, what ours does here is to show you how you save inputs. So, it echoes, it prints hello world. Actually, let's just run it. It will be easy. Okay, now you can see it's executing, right? So now it asks for your name. You can say Maggie, right? Hello, Maggie. Okay, so we've learned this is how you read input in a shell script. You just read name. So as you see, I haven't declared username anywhere. I just declared it here. So that's how you just assign an input to a variable, right? And then this is how you print the variable. You really need to use the dollar sign in the front, okay? Okay. Now, will anyone lost? Yes, Paul.
What's the purpose of the script again?
Well, its sole purpose is to echo the user's name.
Oh, thank you.
Just print the name.
Thanks, thanks.
Okay. Okay, for our next thing, we'll do if statements. That's okay? Okay. Okay, so this is the if statement. From line 6 to line 10. So the syntax for an if statement in a shell script, you give it the if, the condition, then notice there's a semicolon over here. Then you tell it that if this condition is true, then execute this block. It will say, yo, you're allowed, have fun, right? Else, it will just come to this one and finish. And you should write fi. It's the opposite of if, right? Okay, and then it ends it. So now you'll see it practically. So, it will mimic a bouncer, right? Trying to like prevent a person from entering a club if they are too young. So if we put like 22, you are allowed, right? If you put like 5, hey, go home to your family because you're not allowed yet. So now, if you can see this, we are not using the caret signs. We are using rather this weird. Okay, we're using this weird thing. I don't know what to call it. But in shell, use that to say greater than. So if 8 is greater than 18, then you're allowed, right? Does anyone have any questions? Are you guys okay?
No, that's good.
Someone said no. Yes.
In the last file, there was exit 0. This
Yeah.
one has exit 1.
Oh,
What's the difference?
nice. You pay attention to detail. So now, these are exit codes, yeah? Either 0 is success, no, a 0 thing is an error. But anything above 0 is success. So in the last one, we just said the shell, the program exited with an error. Yeah, that's good. Anyone else who has a question?
I can see like where you do the comparison, like the age you go to together or something like that. So that
Can you see?
Yeah. So that means if it's greater than 18.
Yes. If your age is greater than 18, you are allowed.
Okay, but someone who's 18 should enter the club. Like 18 is not.
Well, to be fair though, this guy just got out of high school, you know.
Man, if you're 18, you should enter. So I mean, if there is a component to do like something greater than or equal to
Yeah.
18, and then my other concern is maybe something like if you put the data at like maybe something like 16.5, maybe not throw an error or something like that.
Yeah, you can try.
Yeah.
Even I don't.
Unity way.
16.5. Wow. It broke. So, some wisdom. You see, just a moment. The shell doesn't work with anything that's not an integer. So if you want to work with decimal places, you just have to download a tool and use it in the script. That's okay. Yes, together.
Could you repeat the part about error code, exit code?
So, 0 is error. Oh, it's not. Wow. Thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah, that's why we're getting to learn from each other, right? That's awesome. Thank you.
So, just for my fellow counterpart over here.
Yeah.
So, exit 0 is when the script has successfully completed its task, and there are no errors. So, exit 1 is when you have the parent terminal and the child terminal. So, exit 1 will now give control to the parent terminal. So, if you have two terminals and they're working, and then let's say now child terminal worked its scripts till the end, and that gives control now to the parent terminal.
So, so for like some process, like assumption.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's nice that you actually
Thanks. Yeah, I hope you guys have got that right. Awesome. Okay. So for our next one, we'll go, because we talked about if, else. It's only fair to talk about it, brother, if, and else if, right? So, well, I can't get that to. Is that okay with you guys? It's small or what?
You can't see the text.
Oh, it's small.
The text is too dark.
Too dark.
The
Okay.
green.
Okay. So what I'll try, I'll just use
Night light.
oh, nice. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now, Ashley. Nice, thanks for the catch. Well, it was Rosie. I know you are asleep. What was So, anyway, let's continue. So, this is the LC. So, for now, I'll explain two concepts in this one file. The first one is a for, and the next one is the LC. So, now, this is just a simple program to compare numbers, yeah? So, it takes three numbers from the three iterations, right? And then it compares to to see which one is bigger. So in the first statement, we have if the first number is greater than number 2, and this is an answer. Yeah. The first number is greater than the third number, right? Then say number 1 is the largest. The guy, okay. The guy who was asking about, let's say we put another condition. You can put and or, right? So for the or, it uses 2 pipe characters, Yeah, you just put the age, if age greater than 18 or age equal to 18. And then you continue execution, right? So I'll just go through fast. I won't really run them, but there's an error in this one. Who can see it? Okay. Yeah. You're not supposed to use else. You write L. Okay? In shell scripts, you use L if not else. Yes. On line 5, yeah. It's else instead of L. For the next one, I'll just go to loops since you started the loops. This is a simple while loop. So now, ours is simple. You just give it the number of day, and then it tells you. So there's, if you type 1, there's Sunday, Monday. You get the gist, right? Yeah. So, and if it doesn't fit criteria, use this wildcard. And then you've invented a new table. Wow. And then you have to close it. This is the word case in backwards. You remember for if. Now case backwards. If was fee, now case, you write case backwards. If you'd like to pronounce that, let's hear it, please. Isa. Oh, Isa. Okay, we move on to file operations and getting arguments for your script. You see the way you write a command, then you pass it arguments. How do you read those arguments? The way you read them, there's this. You see, can you guys see that dollar sign and the hash? This is getting the number of arguments. If it's greater than 0, then set 5 to whatever that guy set. Otherwise, this is the default 5. So this is to check if the file is a file and it exists. -D directory -R if it's readable, -W if it's writable. Who wants to guess -X? Yes.
Yeah, if it is executable.
Let's go. Have you guys heard? Yeah. That's it. Oh, one more thing, string operations are very important. So, for you to get the length of a string, you use the dollar sign, you put curly brackets, and then you put the, I'll just call it a pound sign. The pound sign, then the variable, it will give you the length of whatever you put. For the next one, this is concatenation. You just join them like literally, you just mash them. Then you combine them, but it will be ugly because there's no white space in between. If you want to add a white space, you do this. You just put quotes, you create a new string basically from those two strings, and then you put a space in between, or you format it the way you want. Yeah. So if you need a substring, okay. Can anyone tell me what this does? Yes? What? Oh, you can't see the blue. Ah, I'm so sorry. I really can't help it. I can't change the theme now. I'm sorry. Okay. So this is let's say when you read when you put this colon and then this, it trims the string, this dash string from that position. You get the rest. You get. So now we also have. I guess is it better if I just run it? Okay. So if you want to do a particular range, you don't want the whole thing and you don't want to start from somewhere, you can just provide the position given you know the string length. Here we're giving, as you can see, we've read the starting position, the end position. Then we do the same syntax: $sign, curly brackets. If you put a pound sign, remember you're finding the length. If you don't, you're just doing something with the string. Either you're just cutting the string. So here, we are cutting the string from this starting position to the end position, right? And then saving the output to here. Would you like me to run this? It will be easier, right? So I'll enter a name. You see, it found out the length of the string. So if you're fast, you can just catch up from the source code to the output, right? So right now we're here. We're here. So I'll enter my last name. Well, this is what I was telling you about. You see, there is no space in between, right? But now there's a space. We did that here. Full name. You see, this is this. And then, it got deleted here. But yeah. So we have that string, this one. Someone give me a number where we want to cut it from. Any random number less than 44. 7. If uko na hiyo time, you can hesabu 7 from here. This is 3, 4, then 5, 6, 7, 2. Start from somewhere here. Yeah, you see, it starts from CK. The new one is here. CK, brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Yeah, you see. Okay. So now we want to provide two things, from and to, right? Two numbers less than 44.
Well, 20 and 12.
Yeah?
12 and 20.
No,
12
give
and
me
20.
12 and 20. Okay. If wait, it did cut. Oh yeah. Own fox jumped over. We got a substring. That's okay. Okay. Well, let me just this one. These are the basic arithmetic operations. You have add, subtract, division, multiplication. It's the same for like all the languages. The sign is the same, so that's okay, right? But remember, expression. You see? Don't forget. Okay. We also have another loop which is called the until loop. So it happens until something becomes true. Yeah? So this will keep repeating until I type Skynet. What is that? Yeah, you see, it terminated, but it wasn't terminating. You see, 1, 2, 3. But the moment I typed Skynet, until Skynet, you got it? Does anyone have any questions? But basically went through this. It's a crash course, hey? Yeah.